So I went to a basketball game over the weekend. I went and checked out my Los Angeles Lakers. They were in Atlanta taking on the Hawks. No LeBron, didn't make the trip. That bothered me. Maybe I'll talk about that in another video. It really bothered me to see a lot of those kids looking for LeBron, and he wasn't there. And it wasn't the fact that he didn't play, because LeBron doesn't owe the game anything. He has never treated the game. I will just say this. The brother didn't make the trip. That was the only thing for me. It's like, yo, can you make the trip and say hello to some fans? You ain't got to kiss no babies today with COVID and everything. I get that. But, just wave at the fans, man. Them kids were there to see you. That was some of those kids' Christmas gifts. That kind of rubbed me the wrong way. It is what it is. LeBron doesn't owe the game anything. All these other athletes should be what LeBron has been for the game of basketball. I'm not even sure if Kawhi Leonard's at the Clippers arena for their games this year. I don't think he is, actually. But nevertheless, Lakers lost to the Atlanta Hawks. It was a tight one. If you have not seen my highlight for that basketball game, please check it out. It's on my YouTube. Russell Westbrook. So most times I'm watching games. I don't go to that many games often, or I haven't over the last few years. I go to maybe a couple games a year. I'm going to start going to more now. I want to get to double digits next year for physically being at games. And I promised myself at this game I had good seats, and I'm at the game. And I don't want to get on my phone and look at the stats. Again, when I'm watching games here, getting these highlights together for you guys, I'm looking at stats throughout the game. I'm checking and seeing how many turnovers Westbrook got, how many points AD's got, all that great stuff, how many shots Malik Monk has took. For this one, as a fan at the game, I said I'm not going to do that. I don't want to be on my phone. I was with fiance. I was like, nah, let's not do that. Let's just enjoy the game. So after the game, I look at Russell Westbrook's stat line, and I see he had 20 points, 12 assists, and 7 boards. Now, being there live, I would have never guessed that Brody had not only 20 points, but 12 assists. Would have never guessed that. If you look at that game, it was mostly Malik Monk creating offense for himself and Anthony Davis working out of the post. I saw Brody score a few times. I didn't see him get to 20 points. He made 8 field goals. I didn't see that. So that brings me to a point that Laker Nation ain't going to love. I'm sorry, I got to keep it real with y'all now. This is going to hurt. I don't think we can trade Russell Westbrook at the deadline. We're only about 9-10 days away from it. And I was just thinking, there's no way we can do that. That you cannot take that 2012 and 7 for granted. And be clear, Russell Westbrook has not been a seamless fit for the Lakers. He hasn't been a good fit at all. We got him here, though, for games like what happened on Sunday. LeBron's down. It's the middle of the season with a random knee injury, knee soreness, knee swelling. You got Brody to be able to win games against the Hawks. Now, the Lakers lost that game, but they competed and they were up going into the fourth. You got Russell Westbrook for that. Now, you would like for him to finish the deal with him and AD playing. That should be enough to beat the Atlanta Hawks on a Sunday with Malik Monk scoring 33. That didn't happen. But what I'm saying is, I don't think you can go Russell Westbrook for John Wall. I believe John Wall will be a better fit in LA than Russell Westbrook. But with a training camp, with a whole season to get acclimated with playing with LeBron and AD, I don't think you can do that right now. If you're going to trade Russell Westbrook, I'm sorry, Laker Nation. I know y'all ain't going to want to hear this, but it is my truth. I don't think we can make that trade right now. I don't. We rolling with Russell Westbrook, y'all. That's where I'm getting to. We got to roll with him for this stretch, wherever that gets us. And it might not get us to the playoffs, by the way. We might not make the playoffs. And, and I hear everybody saying, if the Lakers can get into the play-in tournament, that team ain't winning nothing. That team is not, because they can't stay healthy. We can't even get LeBron 80 into the court. I ain't even going to put Russ in that, because Russ is the only guy that's playing night in, night out. We can't get LeBron and AD healthy. It's always something, especially with AD. So, look, I don't think that team's winning anything significant this year. I don't think we can make the Russell Westbrook trade right now. I don't. And he didn't play that bad again with AD in the lineup and no LeBron. He didn't play that bad. So maybe, I think he had, 5 or 6 turnovers, a couple turnovers too many for me. But all things considered, to try to work John Wall in, who ain't played basketball all year and not that much over the last few years, you want me to be real? I don't know. If this was NBA 2K, I'd say make the trade tomorrow. Westbrook for Wall. But this real life. And I don't think we wouldn't be able to figure it out in the next few months. You might as well roll with Russell Westbrook for this postseason stretch if you get there. And then this offseason, if you can, with a year left on Westbrook's deal, then you try to move him. Right now, I don't think it would do that Lakers team any good because LeBron's out, AD's always out, and Brody is at least the one constant that's always there.